Oof. Hello. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So last year the coronavirus hit, you know, and it was a tough year for me because I was applying to college and college in the US. Just imagine that as an international student, how hard it is to get in. Plus adding the pandemic on top. Oh goodness. Hectic. Hectic year. Anyone can agree that it was a hectic year indeed. And so I wanted to get like all my reactions on camera, but unfortunately didn't. I didn't manage to get all the reactions on camera, and this reaction I'm about to do was for the Ivies, the three top Ivy League schools that I applied to. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, and an update was that. And before I get to the video, I would just like to make a shout out to all my teachers. And yeah, they really wrote like perfect essays, and it was tough writing perfect essays during a pandemic. Just hectic. And the Education USA team also, Paul and Belita, for really helping me like to pay for all my SAT uh, and also reviewing my perfect essays. Yeah, my essays were perfect. I can boast. And yeah, and so an update was the reactions I didn't get on camera. I applied to tons of schools with this stress. I had a lot of essays to write. I had, I just had a lot last year. I had a lot going on. And everyone can agree that last year and this year are the toughest years in applying to colleges because, you have less extracurriculars to do. You have, you can't improve your grades if your school is closed like that. It's tough to study at home doing online courses. Personal is better, always personal. Like learning in person, it's always best. Yeah, and so I applied to most liberal arts schools. Like I applied to a ton of liberal arts schools. I applied to Rhodes College. I applied to Beloit College. I applied to College of Wooster. I applied to McAllister. I applied to Colgate University. I applied to Bowdoin College. I applied to Swarthmore College. I applied to Bates College, Williams College, those competitive ones. Who knows if you can get in. But yeah, I'll talk about it when I'll talk about the decisions for those colleges when you watch my reaction for the Ivies. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, don't worry. And guys, those who are applying, college decision reaction videos helped me a lot during the process because they made me feel that I'm not alone in this. Like, everyone is doing it. Everyone wants to go to college, get a degree, bachelor's degree or whatever, and make their life better or improve humanity. Yeah, humanity. And so when you apply, it's not about the stats you get, like the stats or about your results, or it's not about the SAT score or your standardized test scores. It's not about the extracurriculars, you taking tons of extracurriculars. It's about you. What do you want to do for humanity? I know most people who apply to college, they have this notion that if they do lots of extracurriculars, they have perfect grades, they get a perfect SAT score like a 1600, then they'll automatically get in. It doesn't play like that. You'll be disappointed if you think like that. Damn, it's just tough. It's tough, you know. Just imagine working hard on your SAT, working hard on everything, and then you just get rejected. That's useless, yeah. But yeah, so what I've learned about the admission process is while I was applying, just be yourself and do your best. Write your best essays. Showcase your extracurriculars. Don't hide. Just showcase. It's not about like you are bragging or something. If you're doing something great for humanity, showcase it. Just do it. You know. Yeah, and pray for the best. You know, just pray for the best. Sometimes it's all about luck. You know, like just luck. When luck is on your side, you may find this guy gets into all the Ivy League schools, but someone will maybe get rejected in all the Ivy League schools and get accepted to a community college. Yeah, so it's all about luck sometimes, and just pray for favor to be on your side. Yeah. All right. Also, if you got rejected, yeah, this is for people who got rejected. If you got rejected, it's not the end. A rejection doesn't mean that you are not worthy to go to college. A rejection means it's redirecting you to a better place. Like maybe Harvard is not for you if you got rejected to Harvard, or maybe Stanford is not for you if you got rejected to Stanford, you know. Just find a better place. Or it's just redirecting you to a better place. Or maybe it's just telling you to improve on a certain area. Maybe your essays were not that to their standard. Or maybe just improve. Or maybe on your SAT score. If you are reapplying, you know, just try to improve your essays. Improve on your SAT score. And pray for favor to happen, like to be on your side. For me, I was lucky, like I had people on my side. Like I was in the Education USA Scholars program. Like it's a program which helps talented young Zambians. Like it's in each country, I think it's the State Department with the US Embassy Consulate. Yeah, it helps people apply to US or get accurate knowledge of US higher education and stuff. Yeah, it really helped me a lot. They helped me review my essays and everything was perfect. Yeah. Okay, let's get to the reaction before I tell you what happened with all my liberal arts schools, you know. Tough year, pandemic and everything. And Ivy League, Ivy Day was supposed to be on 26th March, but this year it was on 6th April because of the pandemic again. And there were tons of applications running in because SATs were cancelled, you know, like no SATs. And people were like, ooh, it's my chance to apply. And these colleges were like, they received tons of applications and they had to reject more than they accept because they don't have, and most people who apply to these universities, or international students like me, it was tough to get in because, you know, they have less funds. Of course, they had more less funds because last year they had to help people with this emergency, COVID emergency, everything, like Corona affected everything. Corona. All right, let's get to it. It felt, let's just get to it. Ivy Day reaction.
Right, so 7th April, Ivy Day. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. I've never been nervous like this in my life. I've already received like some decisions from certain colleges, and Beloit, of course, they offered me a place, but they didn't offer me enough financial aid. And then I already received the rejection from Swarthmore, University of Richmond, and Bowdoin College. So I'm now hoping for the Ivies. I know I'll get into one. I just have a feeling that I'll get into one. All right. I'm checking the decisions like in the morning, because in America, of course, when the decisions came out, it was like 7 p.m., 6th April. But me, I'm checking them on the 7th of April because, time difference and stuff. I'm so nervous right now. All right. So I'm remaining with 3 Ivies only. I'm remaining with Dartmouth College, Princeton University, and Harvard University. So I'm going to start with which one? God, which one should I start with? Okay, I'll probably start with Dartmouth. Okay, so I forgot like to wear my glasses. Today I'm so absent-minded such that, I'm so tired. It's stressful. Anyone can agree that this was the most stressful application period ever. All right, so Dartmouth. Let me open Dartmouth. Password, status update. I'm not sure if I should even open it. All right, let me now be serious. Yeah, probably be serious. Because this is my future. This is my life. If I won't get it, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. You guys will probably laugh at me because I'm making this funny reaction. Right. Dear Emmanuel, blah, 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 rejection. When you just don't see any confetti, just know it's a rejection already. All right. Harvard. Again, rejection. Okay, Princeton. I know Princeton is my dream school. It has always been my dream school. Let me check for Princeton. I know I'll get into Princeton. I'm trying to be positive. I know it's hurting right now. Those rejections are pain. You probably the people who have received rejections before know what I'm talking about, because this year was really tough. Anyway. Ouch. A word list at Princeton. All right, I'm done. Done.
So that's it. That was like a day to remember. It was a day to remember because the stress. But I'm glad I got over it. And yeah, rejections do pain. But you can get over it. A rejection doesn't mean it's the end of your life. It's just a way to improve. And yeah, I'll look for ways to improve myself, of course. Um, though yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I'll tell you an update on the liberal arts schools that I applied to. So the first decision was from the liberal arts, Bates College, and opening that letter, it was a really happy letter. It was an acceptance. I qualified for their, um, school, but the struggle with every international student, financial aid wasn't enough. College of Wooster also financial aid wasn't enough, and oh yeah, Knox College also financial aid wasn't enough. But the rest of the liberal arts schools like Swarthmore College, um, Williams College, Betts College, Colby, I got straight up denied. But anyway, it's fine. It's life in the end. In the end, we are all fine. But I hope this year plays a good role to you guys. Those who are applying this year, those who will just apply in future. I hope your college decisions go well. You are all accepted. But if you're rejected, I mean, don't worry. It's not the end of life. Just the start of a fresh new one, and then you'll be like really strong and stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, it was a tough year. Alright, guys. Thank you for sticking around, and you can support me by hitting that subscribe button. Maybe one day I might, have a lot of subscribers and stuff. Oh, whatever. Alright, guys.